Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Going In Blind. So yeah, this is one of those where we talk about the Final Fantasy VII theme decks that I made for going against the Sephiroth boss theme. So I made 10 of those, and yeah, I just decided to buy every playset of every Final Fantasy VII card and mash it in together. They're not repeated in decks, they're going to be unique to each theme. So yeah, in this case we have Fire Lightning Soldier, so it's going to be more fire than lightning, as you can see. But yeah, it's in the colors that Zack has. Zack's our leader, kind of. I don't know if this game has leaders or not. I know a lot of Commander, and yeah, so the Sephiroth theme deck had a leader, so maybe we could do something like that, or maybe we can just let it go, make it into a theme deck. I have read the title rules, and yeah, this is gonna be more title than the other formats. But yeah, it's got a playset of everything, and it's only Final Fantasy VII cards, so I'm really excited about that. Super heavily themed, and yeah, so let's go right into it. It's a lightning fire deck, so there's bound to be a lot of damage, spot removal kind of situations. So we got Zack, the dual Zack says when he enters the battlefield, choose a forward, deal it 7,000, right there. And when he enters the field due to warp, he gains haste, first strike, and brave. So quite a keyword soup right there. Okay, we also have our only other lightning card, so we have everything else is kind of fire sacks, right? So yeah, the 5 sack here that's lightning, it says whenever a category 7 character, no, if you control a category 7 character or of an element other than lightning, hey, what's up, the cost required to cast this sack is reduced by 2, so it's actually a 3 sack, because you can actually play this with a fire. More likely than not, you're gonna play with the fire once before that sack. And so yeah, it's when he's put from the field to the break zone being the graveyard, I think, you may play one category 7 character from your hand onto the field. If it is cost 7 or more, it deals you a point of damage. No, 5 or more. So cost 4 or less for free whenever Zack dies. That's pretty good. We also have Zack. Wow, this is good. The 4 sack here, it's going to be whenever Zack or a fire forward enters your field, choose one forward an opponent controls, deal 2,000 damage. So you can keep having stuff in, and then it'll keep doing damage, and it deals 2,000 damage whenever a Zack or a category 7 forward. Oh, the same thing. So whenever a fire forward or a 7 cat 7 forward enters the battlefield, you're going to deal 2,000. So I guess it's 2 separate effects. So for each other card here is going to trigger twice. So let's say I play Cloud, I'm gonna do 4,000 to whichever opponent's forward I choose. And if I play this Cloud, then I play this Zack, then it's gonna be 8,000. Oh, that's good. And then it's just damage base. Interesting, very interesting. This also comes out free with this Zack, so hey, win-win. Then we got a 1 Zack. It says at the end of each of your turns, choose one forward an opponent controls, discard a card, and deal 5,000 damage. Right there, it's gonna be spot removal all day long. When Zack enters the battlefield on this 5 sack, it's going to be all the forwards you control gain plus 2,000 until the end of turn. And when Zack is put from the field into the break zone, search for a Cloud card. Hey, what's up? We got 2 of those. And cost 4 or less. So this guy, add it to your hand or play it on the field dull. So basically it means this one goes to the battlefield. And then we have this Cloud. Whenever you play it, it's reduced by 1. Whoa! For each category 7 forward you control, and each time a forward you control attacks, it gains 1,000 power until the end of turn. Then you got the Zack, that's a backup. When he enters the battlefield, choose a card named Cloud or Soldier in your break zone, add it to your hand. Nice. So this is going to be like a card that recurs our grave. And then finally we got this 5 Zack, which says when he attacks, choose one forward an opponent controls, deal at 5,000 damage. For each job soldier you control. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 soldiers. And oh yeah, these are soldiers, but they're only name, not in job. Well, 9's still a lot. So 5k for each soldier you control. Boom, right there, okay? And then when he enters the field, you may search for a 7 forward and cost 4 or less. Interesting. And play it into the field, so for free. Nice. It also can help you with sacrificing for a meteor slash. So deal 7,000 to all the forwards and opponent controls. Wow, this is good, okay? That's amazing. I'm liking how explosive literally this deck is. Then we got the backup side. So we got two over here, the Sack and Cloud. But we also need to play our Sacks that are lightning. So we got Johnny. And we also got the Shinra soldier and the soldier 3rd class so that we can pitch them. And we can also play them and they keep getting each other. So yeah, those are purely for discarding. And finally, red 13 does some damage too, and we can actually use them as forwards and backups to help us out. So our 3 red 13 says when red 13 enters the battlefield, choose 1 forward against 3,000 power until the end of turn. So it's a buff. And then you can sacrifice, pay 4 fire and tap it for, actually it's not sacrifice, it's basically discard. Deals 6,000 damage to all the forwards and opponent controls. Wow, mass removal and buff. That's a really good card. We got our 2 cost red 13 saying you can only play red 13 if you control a cat 7 forward. What? Who would have thought? And then if you control a 4 or more, he gains haste. That's pretty cool. Then we got a 4 cost red 13 saying if you control a cat 7 forward other than red 13, he gains 1,000 haste and first strike. That's really good, I think. I don't know, you guys let me know. I mean, this is really good. It just looks good. I mean, I don't know how to play this game, but it looks good. It looks all like cohesive at least, right? So then we have the 2 backups. They're both cost 2. The first one is going to be when he enters the battlefield, you may pay a fire. If you do so, play 1 forward from your hand into the battlefield. What? For free? Wow. 2 costs and a 3rd fire, and for free you can just leave it, play it from your hand. If it leaves the battlefield for any reason, remove it from the game instead. And at the end of the turn, remove it from the... Oh, okay. So it's trying to, you know, like get it there until the end of turn. So maybe it's not that good, but hey, it's free. Then we have the other one saying when he enters the battlefield, you may discard 1 card. If you do, choose it forward, deal it 7,000 damage. Okay, removal again, pretty nice. And when he enters the battlefield, you can also pay 2, 1 red and 1 fire and 1 generic, and choose 1 forward, deal it 7,000 damage. Removal even on the backups. I'm telling you, this deck is explosive. So yeah, Sack's the leader. Sack's basically gonna be doing a lot of damage, a lot of proccing going on, and even searching. And then we're gonna be doing mass removal, spot removal. We're going to be doing a lot of buffing and a lot of you know, breaking stuff and looking for stuff and discarding stuff. So it's all gonna be pretty interesting. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is this a good deck? Is this a bad idea? Is this a waste of money? These cards are kind of like 5 cents each, so it doesn't hurt that much. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, as well as like, share, subscribe, and, you know, like, follow for more. So there's 10 decks like this. This is just one of them, and they all go against the Sephiroth. They're all heavily themed. So if you like this, stay tuned for more, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.